Hello everyone. I hope you are doing great. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to do this another problem of recursion. So that is a subset second problem of the Leetcode. So in this one, what is given that you will be given an integer array that is a num which may contain some duplicates element, and you have to return all possible subset. So the power set you have to return. Now one thing that you need to take care of this, the solution set must not contain any duplicate subset. So it should not contain any duplicate subset. So for example, your set contain 1, 2, 2. So it should not contain 1, 2, 1, comma 2 two times, because 1, comma 2 can be formed from the element at 0th and 1 and 0th and 3rd. Okay, so it cannot contain the duplicate element. So, okay, so you have to do this. Okay, now we will see how we can do this. Okay, so uh, I, in the last problem that we have discussed, that was a subset sum one problem in which we were calculating all the possible subset, and then we were basically calculating the sum. So in that way you can basically calculate. So that would be our brute force approach, where you will calculate all the power set. First you will calculate all the power set. So if you have not watched that video in which I'm calculating all the power set, and then uh, calculating the sum, so please go and watch that video. So then come here. Okay, so I've calculated all the power set, and then what I will do, I will then once I've got all the combination, then I will put those elements into the set, and then I will convert that set into a list. Okay, so this is the additional overhead that we are doing with this one, which makes this particular solution a little bit complex. So what will be the time complexity for this one? It would be big O of, for calculating to the power n, for calculating all the power set, it will be big O of 2 to the power n. Then for converting, for inserting those elements into the set, it will around take uh, log n time. So 2 to the power n log n time would be, log 2 to the power n time will be taken to basically insert these element into the set. Okay, then we have to again then convert to the power n element to the list. Okay, so the high level time complexity would be big O of 2 to the power n log 2 to the power n. Okay, and we have, so if you will give this answer to your interview, so he will ask for you to decrease this time complexity to around big of 2 to the power n something. Okay, so now we will see that how we can do this particular problem in that in big of 2 to the power n. Okay, so what example that we had was, let me go one by one. Okay, so we had 1, then 2, 2, 2, and then we had 3. Okay, now what all possible subset we can have for this one, and the subset should be unique. Okay, now so how we will approach this problem? Okay, so what I'm thinking of is that, let's say I'm at this particular position. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm at 0th index, and I have a data structure that is storing, that will be initially empty. Okay, now at this particular point, what I will again do it whether I can pick it or not pick it. I can pick it or not pick it. Okay, now what I'm doing here is that, can I pick 0th element? If I can pick a 0th element, then I will move my index to my 1, and I will insert that 1 into 1. Okay, now can I pick my first element? Can I pick the first element? If I can pick, yeah, I can pick, and I will insert that into 2. Now can I pick the now the question is, can I pick the third element? If I will pick the third element, so for example, let's say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's say can I pick can I pick basically the second element, this one, the element that is present on the second element? If I will pick this element, then I will get the duplicate data structure. Okay, so each level will store basically the basically, for example, this level will store the empty data, basically empty subset. This particular level will store data set which contain only one element. This level will contain data set which contain only two elements. So in this way it will be stored. Okay, now if I can I pick second element? I cannot pick. If I will pick second element, then I will get the duplicate element. So I can skip second, third, and I can go with fourth. Now if I'll go with fourth, okay, I can pick fourth element, and my array will contain, data structure will contain these three. Okay, these three. Can I pick now fifth index? I cannot pick. If I will pick it, I will get the duplicate element. So what I can say that my answer set would contain these elements. Okay, so my answer set would contain, initially it will be a empty set. Okay, initially it would be empty set. Then the second, in the second level, I got a set 1, I got a set 2, I got a set 3. Okay, now my answer set contains this. Now again, I will have again, how many possibility I can have here. Okay, now this particular level contains all element. This particular set, this particular level will store all the element with size of 1. Okay, this particular basically level will store all the element with size 2. Okay, now I will see. So I am at index 1. Okay, can I pick index 1? I can pick index 1. Okay, if I pick index 1, I will move it to 2 comma 1 comma 2. Okay, now can I pick index 2? I cannot pick index 2. Why? If I will pick index 2, then I will get the duplicate element, I will get the duplicate subset, so I will skip it. Okay, so can I pick third element? I cannot pick. Can I pick fourth? Yes, I can pick fourth. I can pick fourth. If I will pick fourth element, then I will move it to the fifth position, and my subset will be containing 1 comma 3. Okay, now can I pick the element that is present on the fifth? I cannot pick. So in this level, I will get only basically what I can see, that I got 1 comma 2 and by 1 comma 3. Now I will move here. Okay, now I'm at second position. Can I pick second element? Yes, I can pick second element. If I will pick second element, it will be 2 comma 2. Why I can pick this one? Because 2 comma 2 can be a subset. Okay, so that's why the element that is when I'm the first element I will pick, but the consecutive element, if they are equal, I will not pick them. The first element I will pick, but the consecutive element I will not pick, because that will create a duplicate subset. Okay, now here you can say that I picked 2. Okay, now I move to, now what all I can pick? Can I pick 3? I cannot pick 3. If I will pick 3, I will again get 2 comma 2. That will be duplicate. Can I pick 4? Yeah, I can pick 4. So my index would be 5, and it would be 2 comma 3. Can I pick fifth? I cannot pick. It will be a duplicate element. Now I am here. Okay. Now again here. Now I am at fifth position. Okay. What it was? I am at fifth position. So can I pick fifth element? Yes, I can pick fifth element. If I pick fifth element, it will be 3 comma 3. Now I cannot have anything else. So what we can say, what from here what I got all the subset of size 2 in this particular level. Okay, and the same I can go down. If I will just go one more, because that will be a more complex. Let's say I'm going for level third. Okay, so what all options, what all values can I have? Okay, now I'm at second index. Okay, I'm at second index. Can I pick second index? I can pick second index, because this is the first time I'm going through, and it will not be a duplicate element, so I will pick it. My index will be 3 1 2 2. Okay, now can I pick second element? Can I pick third element? I cannot pick. If I will pick this one, I will get a duplicate element of 1 2 2. So that's why I'm not picking it. Now can I pick third? I cannot pick third. I can pick fourth. Okay, so in this way I can fourth, then it will be 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, so the same way I cannot pick the fifth element. So at this level it will give me all the subset of size 3, and in this way I can calculate all the subset till n. So I will get all the subset of size n, but I will not get here because there are some duplicate elements, so n could not be possible. But I will get all the subset of size. Here I got of size 0, here I got of size 1, here I got all the subset of size 2, here I got all the subset of size 3. Okay, so in this way we can basically solve this problem, and we have, what we have done, basically we have also removed the duplicate subset. We are filtering the duplicate subset when we are basically iterating through the array. So we will see that how we can do this, and what is the pseudo code basically, what is the basically what would be the approach? Okay, so in simple approach it would be, okay, for example, I'm this particular, initially it will be 0, okay, my ds array will be something, okay. So what I will do basically, let's say this is my index, okay, this is my index, okay. So I will iterate from index to n. I will iterate from index to n. I will basically insert that element into my ds array. Insert, basically what I will do, I will I will check if it is the first time it is coming, then I will insert that element into my basically ds array. If it is not, if it is the first time, I will insert, I will just add that element, a of int. If it is not, it means if it is a consecutive element and these elements are same, I will not do that, and I will just continue my loop. Okay. So I will again then call this function with my I plus 1 comma ds. Okay. In this way, what I can have, my ds will contain the latest values, and what is the base condition would be, base condition would be there, the base condition would be, so there will not be any such base condition. It will be something like that whenever this whenever something comes again here. Okay, so I will just put my ds into my answer list. Okay, in that way I can do, I will show you the java code. We will understand more on the basically once we will do the actual code. Okay, so in this way we can do that. Okay, now what is the time complexity that we can think of? So the time complexity will be big O of 2 to the power n. Okay, the time complexity will be big O of 2 to the power n, because we are going with every possibilities, and we are then storing it in the we are basically storing it in the answer array. Okay, now the space complexity, we are not taking any extra space. The space that we are taking, that is for storing the answer, and that is expected in the cache, that we can store that space in the answer. There is are no any extra space that we are taking there. Okay, now we will see the java code, how this can be done and how we can do this. Okay, now let me show you the java code for this. Okay, so in the java code, we have this function which is providing, which in which we are passing the nums array. So the first problem that I have to do is I have to sort the array. In that way, what I can say, in that way I have a short array in an increasing order. In that way I can have duplicate element one basically all together. Okay, now I am initializing my answer array. Okay. Now this will store my answer. This will I store my data structure. Okay. Now I'm passing the basically the initial index, the nums array, the data structure, and the answer. Okay. Now what I'm doing here is that whenever this function call is made, I'm basically storing that ds into my answer array. Okay. So initially it would be 0. Initially, what I can see initially. Okay. So initially, let me just do one more thing. Okay, so initially, let me. Okay, so initially, it will be a 0. So I have to store that element. I have to store that data structure into my answer array, because that is a one of the set, one of the subset. Okay, so that way we can do that. Okay, so if I go, so first I'm basically storing the ds into my answer array. So initially the empty ds will be stored in my answer, because that is a valid subset. Now what I'm doing, I'm iterating from int to the nums dot length till n I plus plus, and I'm checking if it is the first time. If it is not the first time, if it is not the first time, and the two elements, the nums of I and nums of I minus 1, they are equals, it means that they can contribute to a duplicacy of this subset. So in that case, what I'm doing, I'm just continuing. I'm not taking care of that, I'm just continuing. Okay, now if it's the first time it is coming, if it is the first time it is, I'm basically inserting it, and I'm just calling this function again. Okay, now let's say let's say these elements are not equal, it will again be added, and it will again call this find subset. Once it will call this find subset, it again this ds will get updated, and the answer will store the latest ds into the answer array. So in that way we can basically get all the combinations, all the unique subset combinations, and we can just return that. Okay, So I hope you basically really like this video. So please do like, share, and subscribe. And bye bye. Take care.